Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's actually raining here in Kisumu. I don't know where you're watching this particular video from, but it's my hope and prayer that the video is going to find you guys in good health. Personally, I'm fine. And maybe you could let me know where you're watching it from, the county or the country. And today I was privileged to be visited by my former member of parliament, Honorable Paulins Ochieng Anyango Daima. He's running again, and he granted me the opportunity to interview him, although it was not planned. So you guys, I hope you enjoyed the interview. I've always stated on this platform that in politics there are two constants. The first constant in politics is interest, and that interest is personal. If you ask any politician, everything they do to serve their interest. The second constant in politics is betrayal. As long as the interests are converging, they work together. As long as the interests are not converging, they betray each other. So this video of Richard Ole Kenta, the ODM gubernatorial candidate for Narok County, where he was captured asking his audience to vote for Ruto and himself. So the question which I want to pose here, was Ole Kenta serving his own interest, or was he betraying Raila Odinga? The truth of the matter is that Narok County and Kajiado County are some of the counties in Rift Valley which Raila Odinga is actually hoping to win. And if they are not careful, if ODM and Raila are not careful, the truth of the matter is that they are likely to lose the two. Because in Kajiado, they have two strong candidates, the Jubilee candidate and the ODM candidate, two very strong candidates. If they split the votes, they are going to be doomed. In Narok, there is Ole Kenta, and is facing it off with Ntutu. But why would Ole Kenta drum up support for Ruto? In this video, I want us to try and figure out what prompted Ole Kenta to ask his voters down there to support William Ruto. Before we do that, in case you're watching this channel for the first time, please, I want you guys to take a second or two, click that subscribe button, so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And with the subscribers, I want to continue. Thank you guys for your continued support. Without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Now, let us get to serious business and kick off this analysis by replaying the clip.
Ni kuwashukuru sana watu wa Muradi, hasa watu wa hapa kwa kunikaribisha kwa njia ya kipekee. Nataka kuwashukuru. Kwanza nataka kuambia mimi ni nani. Mimi naitwa Ole Kenta. Mimi ndio mbunge wa Narok North kwa miaka 10 iliyopita tangu 2013. Na Narok North iko Narok Town, iko Kusimon, iko mali zingine ambazo jamii yote ya Kenya wanaishi. Kwa hivyo mimi ni mbunge wa jamii wote wa Kenya hapa, na mimi tu ndio ninakuwa na jamii wote. Sababu mmeambiwa mimi ni mtu mbaya sana. Na leo nimekuja muone mimi ni mtu kama nyinyi tu. Na ile amjui ni kwamba hawa jamii wote wa Narok wamekuwa kunipitisha kila wakati. Kweli kama mimi ni mnyama ama mtu mbaya, ningekuwa mbunge ya hiyo jamii yote mpaka Narok town. Tangu 2007 hata shule kulikuwa na vita mingi. Nilikuwa nimesimama wakati huo. Hakuna mtu amewahi kuguzwa Narok kwa miaka 15. Kwa hivyo yule mtu anasema ati mimi nitawafukuza, mjue huyo ni mtu amekosa agenda. Sababu ningeuliza nyinyi, ni nini mmenikosea niwafukuze kweli? Hii bali mko mashamba ni yangu, si ni yenu. Kama alikuwa anafukuza watu, si ningeanza kuwafukuza kwa Narok town? Si ningeanza kufukuza Kalenjin community kwa Olkusimon? Umesikia hapa sasa wako na ward, wako na chief, wako na kila kitu. Kweli huyo mtu anachukia hiyo jamii? Mimi nawaambia hakuna kitu kama hicho. Mimi nitawatumikia kama gavana wenu nyinyi wote. Hakuna mambo ya kusema fulani ni fulani. Wengine wanakuja kusema ati nachukia jamii zingine. Sichukii jamii yote. Lakini sitaki kuambiwa chukia Kalenjin, chukia Kikuyu, chukia Masai. Mimi nataka kuambiwa nipende kila mtu, sio kuchukia mtu. Wale wengine wanakuja kuwadanganya ati wanapenda nyinyi zaidi. Nimekuja mradi nikashtuka. Sababu nilikuwa naambiwa mnapenda sana, mnatoa kila kitu. Nimeambiwa hata hakuna nyumba hapa haina maji, imewekwa na county. Kuna maji. Kwa hivyo wale ambao wanawaambia kwamba ati nyinyi mnapendwa zaidi, hapana, maendeleo hata nyinyi hamna, lakini tutatafutia nyinyi. Ile kitu nimesema, mimi sitafuti kiti ya Senate. Tunai hatafuti kiti ya governor. Kwa hivyo mwambie pia huyo akaya atafute kiti yake na mtafute kiti yangu. Pia ikija mambo ya president, mimi ni mtu wa ODM, sivyo? Mimi sitawaambia mpe mtu wa ODM. Nyinyi ni watu wa Azimio, sivyo? No, nyinyi ni watu wa UDA, sivyo? Lea mtu yenu rais. Hiyo sio shida kwangu, sivyo? Ndio mimi nasikia mzuri sana na nimesema asante. Mnasema Kenta na nani? Bas. Kwa hivyo hata msikia wengine wakisema Kenta na Raila msijali, sababu mimi sitafuti kitu ya rais.
Now, if you ask me, the only reason why Ole Kenta would drum up support for Ruto at the expense of Raila Odinga are the following. Number one, and this I suspect is what might have happened. Ole Kenta was addressing a Kalenjin dominated part of Narok. He was actually playing local politics. The truth of the matter is that if you look at Narok as a county, a constituency like where Johanna Ngeno represented in parliament, Emoroa Dikir, that constituency is primarily a Kalenjin constituency. And because that constituency is primarily a Kalenjin constituency, they automatically support Ruto 80 or 90%, or even 100%. So this is where Ole Kenta was. So I think because of local politics there, he had no option. There's no way you can sell Raila Odinga in Rift Valley at the same time sell your candidature. So I think the local politics forced him. I wanted to listen very briefly before we proceed.
Kwa rais, sisi tunaanza na mtoto yetu. Hapa namna gani? Uko na ligi? Uko na jambo? Tunasema Ruto Kenta. Hapa namna gani? Haya, ingine hapa chini. Hapa ni ile. Nini sasa? Mai. Nani? Mama tukutola. Okola. Wagira tena lipaso kwa bura. Naro kwa tira te bura. Age mi maitane Ole Kenta. Akutake. Koto kwa ya tae bura nini? Ogonyoka. Wewe sikiza gavana yangu sasa. Mtabia ngapi? La Narok South. La Narok West. Yani kama ngibiri sana tukulie mandai kwa pasta.
So la kwanza ni kuwashukuru sana watu wa Murati, hasa watu wa hapa kwa kunikaribisha kwa njia ya kipekee. Nataka kuwashukuru. Kwanza nataka kuambia mimi ni nani.
Number two, of course, which I don't think is the truth, is that Narok County is now William Ruto zone. I don't think so, but that could be one of the reasons. So if Narok is William Ruto zone, then automatically Kenta will be left with no option. But if you study the politics of Narok, it has always been about 3 or 4 tribes. Actually, it applies even in Kajiado. There is the Kalenjin factor. Of course, now they are in UDA. Then there is the Kikuyu factor. Majority of who have bought land and doing business. Then there is the other factor, the Kisis, I think, are there, the Luos. If you go to Kajiado, you'll find also the Kambas, but you can lump the others as others. That's why in the last election, if you look at the voting pattern in Narok County, Raila Odinga, I think, won the presidency, the presidential votes, but it was almost 50-50. So Raila Odinga calculation is that the Kikuyus who voted for Uhuru and Ruto in 2017 and 13 from Narok County, this time round, were going to support some of them, let's say 20 or 30%, are going to support the ODM candidate. And by that, they are going to sail through. But remember, UDA is also a strong political party. And they are supporting Ole Kenta, another formidable candidate. So I'm not so sure whether it's all about the ground. Number 3, which could have motivated this, is actually the latest opinion polls. Mizani released some opinion polls recently, and in Narok, Ntutu is actually ahead of Kenta with 60%. Kenta is at 31%. So probably Kenta and his team sat down and figured out, what can we do? So the solution is, let us go to the Kalenjin dominated constituencies and ask them to vote for me and also vote for Ruto. Someone told me last time that when William Ruto held the rally, the mega rally in Narok, it was in those predominantly Kalenjin constituencies. Because Narok has the Masais, and Raila Odinga believes that he's still going to win the Masai again because of the Mau issue. But there is the presence of the Kalenjin. So for him to succeed, just like it happens in Migori. You know, in Migori, the Luos are the majority. But Kuria can always tilt the equation. So that if you have 2 strong candidates from the Luo and they split the votes, then whoever Kuria part of Migori will vote for end up winning. And that's how Obado managed to win. So I think it's about that opinion poll. And maybe number 4, there is division in Azimio. And that could be the truth. You know, the way nominations were done, majority of ODM supporters were not happy. But what about if they were not managed well? So it meant fallout. So those who are supposed to support Ole Kenta are supporting the other candidate. So which means Ole Kenta must now go and look for votes elsewhere. And where is this place? He must go and look for votes outside the ODM support base. And lastly, I think it's about personal interest. Between Raila Odinga becoming the president of the Republic of Kenya and Ole Kenta becoming the governor of Narok, which one do you think serves his interest best? Becoming the governor for Narok. Because if Raila Odinga wins the presidency and Ole Kenta is not the governor, what would be the guarantee that he will be powerful? He will be appointed to a powerful position. There are no guarantees. And that's why politics is always about interest. So he has figured out that probably my interest will be served well if I go to these Kalenjin dominated parts of the county, win their support, ask them to vote for Ruto, but vote for me. And of course, it's not only the only guy. We've seen Boni Alwale doing the same in Kakamega. Where the ground is hostile, he supports Raila. Where the ground is not hostile, he supports Ruto. So that's politics. Those who understand politics will play this kind of politics. Raila Odinga was in Narok today. I don't know the objective, but probably our next analysis. Thank you guys, and please may you have a good day. Bye-bye.